In comes the nor'wester.
This is Lake Kaniere, a gem of a lake nestled amongst the mountains of New Zealand's west coast. This is my dad, a mountain of a man who grew up not too far from here. Together, we are going to try and sail to the top of Lake Kaniere and back. Peter is a man of faith, a devoted husband. He's strong but gentle. He's resourceful, fun to be around, selfless and wise. Among many other important things, Pete shared his passion for sailing with me when I was a youngster. We don't get too many opportunities to go sailing together. So whether we make it to the top or not, today's already a special day for both of us.
So at this moment we've managed to sail off the ramp out of the wee Hans Bay, and we've gone from 4 or 5 knots to no knots. So the forecast is for it to come in from the northwest, which is behind us, and blow up the lake to our turnaround point. So we're just kind of hoping that that comes in sooner rather than later, otherwise we're going to be enjoying cheese and crackers in the calm with ski boats all around us. Not glorious. Actually not bad when you look at it.
I could find worse things to do.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to drift around, that's for sure.
Nothing's happening quickly on Lake Kaniere. Time to duck into shore for a break.
Alright, let's fill that. I'll fill that too. Time for a necessary comfort stop and see if we can get some breeze to come in before we head up or head back. Decisions to come. Right, there's, I don't know, 3 or 4 knots on the lake. We're just going to try and nudge up as far as we can before 1 o'clock, you reckon? Just see how far up with the lake we can get, and then turn round and head home. Sustained breeze, not from the direction forecast, but it's still sustained breeze. I think we're going to make it to the top after all.
As we claw our way up the lake,
Cheers.
we enjoy some cheese, crackers and a bit of banter. Finally, we reach the top of the lake. Now all we have to do is get back down again.
Breeze is dying off a bit and swinging around to the north, so I think we've got about as far as we're going to get today. We're right near the top of the lake and it's dying off in front of us, so I think it's time to turn and go while we've still got a little bit of breeze. I think we've made a pretty good fist of it, given that the breeze has been so off again, on again, all the way up here. It's time to turn and burn, or turn and smoulder.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Thank you for coming for a sail with me. You don't take me sailing very often these days.
The breeze running down the lake is softening and becoming patchy. Even as we edge closer to home, it feels like it's getting further away. If the wind doesn't pick up soon, we're going to need to chuck it in.
It's beaten us, I think. We're halfway back and it's just died off on the entire lake to sheer glass. Great day for water skiing, terrible day for sailing. Time to drop the Jenica and deploy the lithium topsail.
And in it comes. Nothing like chucking it in to conjure up some breeze.
In comes the nor'wester, heading home. Ease off and turn into the ramp. That's Lake Kaniere, he's done and dusted.
The magic of most pursuits lies not solely in the activity itself, but more in the people that you get to do it with. At face value, 80% of today's sail was long, slow and tedious. But the truth is that there is way more to sailing than sailing. We've chuckled our way up and down the lake. We've shared old memories and made new ones.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And best of all, I've gotten to do it with the most influential man in my life, my dad.
But we're about to become the only lake on the boat. Dropped it for a necessary comfort stop.
No.
I'm talking to the lady. It's the same. Time to drop the. Time to drop the big green thing, drop the Jenica and deploy the lithium topsail. Topsail?
Topsail will do.
He's not as easy on the eye as Sarah, but he knows how to pull in a Jenica when he needs to.